Battles, RVP Map 123 at your service. Today, we have something a little bit different. Something different from what I usually do. Today, we're going to be unboxing two products from the Bakugan Armoured Alliance range. Trox and Pegatrix Ultra. Both Baku-Gear packs. Now, if you watch TV frequently, younger, back in the day, like 2008, 2009, you may have seen Bakugan commercials on TV. They're a bit like this, if you remember them.
Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
Bakugan, brawl!
Prepare the arena for battle. The Battle Brawl is on. Now there are 30 new more powerful Bakugan and hundreds of Bakugan to collect. Bakugan, the time for battle is now. Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
But now, wind forward about 9 years later, this is what they've become.
Bakugan. Choose your Bakugan and roll into battle to unleash your power. With Dragonoid, Trox, and Howlcore, there's a whole world of Bakugan you can collect, battle, and win.
Yep, Spin Master have rebooted Bakugan for a new generation. It initially ended back in 2011 with Mectanium Surge. But now it's been rebooted as Bakugan Battle Planet last year. Now for Season 2, Armoured Alliance this year. It's just started over in the US. But now the toys are just making its way over into the UK. And I thought I may just as well show these two off for you. Because I just found them at my local entertainer today. At the time of recording this, I mean. And yeah, I just want to get in on the fun on YouTube. So let's start off with Trox, shall we? Now, you may be wondering why Bakugan's back now. I don't know if it was for like the 10th anniversary or something. But one thing I do know is that they definitely changed it up a little bit now that it's returned. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But now let's just get into this thing. First up, stuck here. Right, we've got the cards here. There's a lot to go through here. So yeah, a lot of new stuff as well. The first up, we're going to start with, there's a rulebook here for the toy battling game. It says toy battling game because now Bakugan's a trading card game with the cards just coming out in the UK now. Very popular. And also we have the instructions for how to close this one, because there are two kinds of Bakugan now. There are core Bakugan, which are the ones that just open up normally when you throw them down. But then we also have Ultra Bakugan, like these ones, which are more fancy, more detailed, and actually open with a flip or a jump when it lands on a Baku-Core. So here we've got the instructions for Trox Ultra, but also we have a checklist for the future Bakugan that are going to be coming out later. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Right, next we have the cards. First we have the Trox Ultra character card. Stands at about 500 B power and 5 damage. The damage really only takes effect in the trading card game. I'm not a professional with this because I don't really have much experience with the trading card games. This is only just coming out. But yeah, but you can use the damage in the toy battling game whenever it comes to a draw, like you're both level on B power, even after you've added up the extra B power on the cores and everything. But yeah, that's pretty good stats, and from what I've seen, the cores are pretty good too. So let's take a look at those first, but not before we look at this. This is the Baku-Gear card. Now, if you remember. In Bakugan Gundalian Invaders, they introduced Battle Gear. This is basically something similar, but they've tweaked it up a little bit. I may explain that later. But this is Baku Mortar here. It's different to the one we've got in here. But what's interesting is that you don't actually have to play the physical Baku-Gear when you play the trading card game, from what I know. You could just play the cards, but if you want to, you could just add the Baku-Gear if you just want to look a little bit more fancy. So yeah, that's pretty awesome then. Now, let's take a look at the Baku-Cores. So, in the original Bakugan series, which is now called the Legacy series, the Bakugan used to open on gate cards, which were just giant cards with magnets on the inside of them that used to trigger the magnets inside the Bakugan that opens them up. But now, we have these. These are the Baku-Cores. They're just little hexagons with strips of metal inside them. They've actually been redesigned slightly from Bakugan Battle Planet. They were initially grey. You know, I've got a Bakugan Battle Planet Baku-Core over here, so please excuse me. So this here is what the cores look like for Battle Planet. You can see very different. But now we've made them a bit more sleeker. They look a bit more fancy, especially on the back as well. Because look, it it didn't look bad on Battle Planet, but it was pretty bare. But now they've changed it to this. From what I've heard, it's to make it look more similar to the Japanese Bakugan that are coming out. So yeah, so let's take a look at this. So this is a Flaming Fist with +5 damage and -1 energy to get out Baku-Gear when you're playing the trading card game. So that's pretty cool. 5 damage added onto the 5 damage on the card. So that's pretty good to use in game. And here's another one, +200 B power and +3 damage and -2 energy to get out Baku-Gear. So those are actually both pretty good cores that you could use well in the trading card game. But now onto the main event. Let's take a look at Trox Ultra. So here he is, Trox Ultra for Bakugan Armoured Alliance. Now a lot of people have a bit of mixed feelings with his design compared to the older one, which I'll just show up there. But to me, this guy is an absolute beast. I mean, so take a look at him. So he's got a few manual parts. So you just fold the arms out here. Don't know if you can see them, just there. And he also fold out his little toes out here. There we are. So that's him fully open. Also, you can open his mouth quite a way. You can even paint his tongue as well there, which looks pretty cool actually. Yeah, he has a lot of detail. Also, they've brought back the faction symbols here. This is Ventus for the reboot. It looks so the amount of detail they put into these ultras as well as the cores are absolutely fantastic. I really praise Spin Master for all this. But anyway, let's close him up and I'll show you him in ball form. So we close up the toes here. This one's actually pretty simple to close. The ultras for Armoured Alliance are a lot more simple to close than they were in Battle Planet. So yeah, just fold up the feet here, fold him up like this, head back and tail around. But look at this tail. Are you hearing that? That is a whip. If you felt this, you'd realise how strong this is. Just fold the table back, plug it in there, and there is Trox Ultra in his ball form. It looks absolutely brilliant. The ball form for Trox in the Battle Planet was a lot more bulky, and a lot more jutting parts out that blocked the track that it rolled on. Speaking of rolling, they've actually included arrows here on the Bakugan. They did this for Battle Planet as well to show the way that you're meant to roll them. They weren't highlighted on the Battle Planet Bakugan, but they've done this for Armoured Alliance, which I'm really pleased with. So now we'll go over to my table over here. I'll show you his rolling action. I don't know if you saw that well, but he absolutely flipped over, landed on his feet. Sorry about that. I actually missed a shot a little bit, but I showed him a bit at the end. But seriously, you can just see the power that's in the springs of the Ultras. Absolutely fantastic. But now let's move on to the secondary event, the Baku-Gear that comes in with this. So here we have the pieces for Trox's Battle Gear. This is Ventus Cyclonator. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go into much detail about this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pieces on, show you how it all works. So if you look at Trox on the top here, it has 2 little hex holes on the top of there. That's what people have been calling them. And that's what these smaller pieces go into. So we'll plug them in here. One there and one here. They fit in nicely. Got little cannons on the top of them now. Look absolutely fantastic. And now we'll take a look at the Baku-Gear, see how that opens up on him. So it has an arrow here, so you know what way to put it. Arrow points that way, so that's good. These bits actually spin as well. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. It's cool, isn't it? But yeah, let's take a look at this then. That is brilliant. It's better if I actually open this on a table, but I really don't want to do that at the minute. And you just push it down a bit, and there it is. Ventus Cyclonator, Trox all geared up. Look at this. That's absolutely fantastic. Now, we haven't seen Cyclonator used in the show yet, so we don't actually know what effect this has, but it looks really, really awesome, doesn't it? Look at that. Anyway, let's take a move on to Pegatrix. This should be good. Alright, taking the cards out, let's take a look at them. So first we have Pegatrix Ultra, the character card here. Got 500 B power, same as Trox, but only 1 damage this time, so 4 less. So hopefully the cores will be able to boost her up a little bit. And then the Baku-Gear card we get with it is Halo braces here, and I've just noticed here plus 1000 B power. I've never noticed that before, even when I've like seen it before on YouTube. But 6 energy to get it out, so it comes at a bit of a cost. What I like about the Armoured Alliance cards here that I didn't mention while I was taking the Trox cards out. With Battle Planet, the international versions had like 3 copies of every card. And that really got on my nerves because every time I got a Bakugan product, I had to throw out like 2 cards if I was opening a core, 4 cards if I was opening an Ultra, 6 cards even if I was opening a star pack, and maybe even more if I was getting another product. But now they just included the 2 cards that are just necessary for the what you need for your collections. So thanks Spin Master for doing that. But anyway, enough talk. Let's get to the cores. So here we have 2 shield cards here. So what we get is plus 300 B power and minus 1 energy to get out Baku-Gear, and then plus 150 B power and minus 2 energy to get out Baku-Gear. That's alright. It doesn't boost up your damage rating much, but hopefully you can use other shield cores to boost it up if there are any that can do that. But it boosts up the B power, so that could work out. So you can get it up to about 900, I think. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get to Pegatrix herself. So here we have Pegatrix Ultra out of the box. To me, she looks quite a bit better than her Battle Planet counterpart just over here. And while that the Battle Planet one does have a cool pose, it had lots of jutting parts that came out that kind of ruined it when it was in ball form. But here, it looks like it's going to be a lot more smoother. So she does have manual parts as well. The feet there have already been taken out for us. So we'll pull out the horn here as a manual part there. And just spread out her wings. There she is. And there's Pegatrix in full form. She looks really nice, especially in the Haos colours. And also, I really like the colour scheme for Haos instead of the grey that they used in the original series. So, yeah, nothing much really more to say, except to say that, once again, the faction symbol is just back there. And yeah, let's close her up and see her in ball form. So we'll take her feet, fold them in here. Same for the back. There we go. Fold in the wings and the horn, just there. And then we'll fold her feet in, just like that. Then the wings will cover that up. There we go. All the way up like that. We'll put the head down like that, and then use the tail, clip into place there. And there she is, Pegatrix Ultra. Really nice ball form. I'm liking it. Just take a look at that. Very nice. Not as much jutting parts as the Battle Planet one did. But anyway, let's take it over to the table. Let's show you the opening action. Look at that. So that's a really great opening action for Pegatrix there. What I'm really liking is that where the magnets are, they seem to have gotten a bit stronger than the ones on Battle Planet. So these actually open and stand a lot more frequently than the ones in Battle Planet do. I think it may just have something to do with the rolling, I've no idea. But from what I've seen in videos, especially on YouTube, and from my experience with Trox and Pegatrix in the minute, these are opening and standing a lot more frequently. Now, Pegatrix does have Baku-Gear as well, as you saw. So let's take a look at Haos Lightning Striker. So here, all the pieces for Haos Lightning Striker, the bits for the hex holes and the main Baku-Gear itself. So now, let's take these. Bring up Pegatrix here. So I'm not sure where these go up. I think it's the white bit up first. One problem with the international boxes is that they don't actually show the picture on the back like the American ones do. Let me just fold out the feet here. So that's a bit of a problem. It just has a lot of legal guff on the back. If I could just show you here, all it is just this on the back. Just all bunch of different languages there. The American one just has picture of the Bakugan on the back, cards in the background, cores as well, and it just looks a lot better than the international ones do. So that thing I'm a little bit jealous about. But anyway, we folded everything out. Just one more bit to attach up here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, let's get it in. There we are. Yeah, this is completely unscripted, by the way. I'm sorry. So that's all good. Nice there. So let's take this bit. Haos Lightning Striker right here. Arrow you could just see right there vaguely, and let's put it on the back here. 3, 2, 1. you can tell this is unscripted. I was really hairy, but look at that. That looks really nice on her. Yeah, just take a look at that. Very nice. One thing that I like about these is that you can actually put these on other Bakugan, and while they may not actually look aesthetically that pleasing, you can still put it. So I'm just going to go and get Trox over there and show you that this can work. Hold on. So I've got Trox here, taking everything off and closed them, and let's just show you that these can be put on. It doesn't matter what way you put these little bits round, but I think I may as well prefer to put them round like this with the wide bits facing outwards. I think it just looks that bit better to me. But yeah, so you can mix and match the different little plastic pieces there. And let's take a look at Lightning Striker, see how he looks in Trox. Put that there. Well, it's a bit stiff actually, hold on. So put that down. Look at that, that actually works pretty well actually. Yeah, that looks really nice. And now let's take a look at Cyclonator on Pegatrix. Pieces in on the side, one more to go here. There we go. We'll take Cyclonator here, make sure it's facing the right way, and boom! So look at that. So it really weighs down the tail quite a bit, but it fits all right. I mean, like I said, most of them may not look aesthetically pleasing on a different Bakugan, one that the Baku-Gear isn't actually aimed at, but some of them actually look quite nice, and this is good little swap around that we've done here. So yeah, that's pretty much all it is. So I hope everyone enjoyed that video. Something a bit different for the channel. I may actually do some more Bakugan videos on here as more products start trading out from under the lines. I may do some Battle Planet unboxings as well, because there's still quite a few of those that I still need to get in my collection before the rest of Armoured Alliance rolls out, and I've just fully concentrate on that for the time being. But yeah, so look out for more videos like this in the future. And one thing I really want to say, just a quick thank you, like major thank you to some other YouTubers in the Bakugan community. So Jet Kuso, Kimbo, the detective, they're just three of many people in the Bakugan community. Simo, Fang Shaman, more and more could be said. Just a major thank you to those YouTubers and more of them for helping the rebooted Bakugan become as popular as it's become since it was announced back in 2018. And yeah, and hopefully Spin Master will be able to fulfill what we're looking for in Bakugan in the future, and hopefully it'll last much longer than it did in its original run. So that's it guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to ring the bell to know when all my videos come out. And as always, this is RBPmat123 signing off. Ha! Catch you later!